Well, it's first day of Groundsweek 2025. The aim is to do a quick video every day to show what we're up to and the benefits of that to pitches. And yeah, hope everyone has a great Groundsweek 2025. Not the best start to the day. Gate was left open by the groundsman last night, and someone probably trying to be helpful. Looks like they've seen it open and thought we better lock that. Day one today of the GMA's Groundsweek for 2025, and the whole idea behind that is shining a light on some of the fantastic work of ground staff up and down the country. Today we're at Eccleston and Heskin. We've diverted around the 4 pitches here, and a little bit about this club. We started pretty much as soon as I started the business 8 years ago. We were helping them with renovations, with Verti with seeding, with scarifying. We did the occasional mowing because the mowing setup wasn't great. We would help with quadruplaying, we would help with line marking, and this site was actually where we had the demonstration on our first turf tank on Jimmy, and it was what convinced us that we're down the route of that automated GPS marker. We have more recently moved on to monthly overmarking for them, so the managers and coaches and volunteers within the club are able to keep on top of the lines on a more regular basis, which obviously reduces the financial outlay for the club. But where they've been really successful is, as I mentioned, when I first started doing bits of work for Ian, the groundsman here, and the club, they had a little, not even industrial, it was a little household ride-on mower that they were using to cut the pitches. They were relying on the council to do some mowing, and it wasn't great. They were struggling at times to keep the grass length down and give the players and the kids decent surfaces. And then they were successful in applying for a Football Foundation grant that allowed them to purchase their own tractor, their own mower, their own quadruplay, and since then the quality of surface has really transformed even more. Ian puts in all sorts of hours to keep particularly the senior pitch in fantastic condition. There's a couple of volunteers as well from the juniors who keep on top of their pitches, and it really is a great story of seeing how a club have been able to invest through that grant from the Football Foundation in equipment that means they can bring more of the work in-house, they can do work more regularly, and they're able to improve the pitches no end. Ian is always on the pitches, he's always striving to do it better, always striving to make the pitches as good as they can be for the kids and for the players, and he's been rewarded with a real transformation in these surfaces. I remember particularly playing on the senior pitch that I'm on now many moons ago. It was a bloodbath, it was spot the grass competition, they weren't great to play on, particularly if you got drawn to play here in winter. However, now as we go into March, for example, we're in fantastic condition. The grass coverage is much better, the surface levels are much better because of increased investment in things like the Verti draining. They're much drier and they recover quicker from use. So a massive well done to Eccleston and Heskin and to the groundsman for the fantastic improvements they've made in the pitches. And I have to say it's brilliant to work with a club like this, where they just want to make things better. They just want to do everything they can to make the pitches better for the players. And it's great to see. You'll see from the drone footage, and you'll see from the pictures we get from outside of the track through the job, you will see how good the pitches are for what is a grassroots amateur club. So well done Ian, well done everyone at Eccleston and Heskin. First of the 4 pitches done, on to the next one. That's the 7-a-side done now. Went for single stripes just to get through it a bit quicker. Come up not too bad. Just a shame there where more wheels have been and created bare spots. Put a bit of seed in the summer should see those right. On to this one now, the 9v9. second and third pitches done today, so we've just got the last one to do now. We have to go round the road because it's through those trees to get in there. And that Verti drain continues to do an amazing job. Really pleased with it. Thankfully no one had locked it up again once Ian had unlocked it earlier, so we're in and we can get on to the final pitch. Just on the last two runs now of the final pitch here at Eccleston. A little bit later of a finish than planned. I had to run my new car back to the garage this morning. That's been a disaster, and I had to pick my lad up from school and get him ready for some football tonight. So not been too bad working in the next village. It's easy to nip home and sort bits and bobs out, but it has meant that it's just pushing 6:30 now as we're getting finished. But it's been a good day, productive day. Got the pitches done, they're in good condition. Verti Drain's done a great job as usual. Ian's just been back, he's really happy with how they're looking. And yeah, a good productive start to Groundsweek 2025. Hoping to get a video out every day this week. I'm sure there'll be plenty of spanners thrown in the works that will prevent that. We do have our first renovation to do this week. We might be getting GPS auto steer on the tractor this week. It is happening, just exactly when I'm not sure. And we've got a load of mowing and marking to do as well. So hopefully the weather holds. The forecast is pretty good, cold overnight but nice and warm during the day, and most importantly no rain due. So fingers crossed that's right, and fingers crossed I'll see you tomorrow in another video. that's it then, job done. All the pitch is finished. Like I've said, terrific conditions for it. Perfect conditions. They've all been opened up now. Looking really good. Just on this last run, a few mud sausages. That's not come from the pitch itself. It's just mud that's got on this tyre. As we've turned off the pitch at the bottom end, there was a wet patch. And unfortunately that's going to flick all over the Verti drain as I drive home, which means what would have been a quick rinse off before using it on Thursday is going to be quite a clean up job. Never mind.